So one of my favorite Boston bands from back in the days was the Neighborhoods, are the Neighborhoods. They're still going strong. And one of their favorite songs of mine was Prettiest Girl. And in the middle of Prettiest Girl, there is this really cool guitar solo. Kira David Minahan, exceptionally good guitarist. And so I have not seen any instructions for how to play this guitar solo, and I thought I would break it down so others can play along when they hear the song. So it starts off with this cool riff. And that's simply sliding up from 3 to 7 on the 6th string. And after that, it's the 5 and the 7 on the 5th string, and then landing on the 5th fret of the 4th strings. So, and then walking it back from the 7 to the 5 on the 5th string. And he does that 3 times. And then it immediately goes into this really quick riff. And that is 7 on the 6th string, then 5 on the 5th string, and then a hammer on, hammer off, 5 to 7 on the 4th string, and then back to the 7th fret on the 5th string. So and then hammer again onto the 7th fret, and then slide up to the 9th fret. So again, and then that goes into this really quick short riff. And so that's a bend on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So just and let that bend come back down. So 7, 5, 7, 7 on the 5th string, 5 on the 4th string. And then he bends and holds the 7th fret on the 3rd string. And so that is, after holding it, and he strikes it again, he strikes the 7th fret. So 7, bend, and then reverse bend, and get you back to 7, then 5, 4, 5, 4, and then to the 4th string. So again, then da. So again, that is, and then 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5 on the 4th string, and then 7, 5 on the 5th string. So again, this riff is, and then slides up to the 7th fret on the 5th string, and then the last 3 notes are the 7, 5, and the 4 on the 3rd string. So again, this riff here is, and then he ends the first part of this solo with this run 4, 5, 7 on the 3rd string, where he first plucks it and then hammers on So dun dun bump, hammer on, pluck, hammer on, pluck, hammer on. So again, and then after that's all done, this really this really bend up at least a whole step and really hold it. And hold it again. And that's the first half of the solo. Second half of the solo, he moves up the on the fretboard way up to the 15th fret and begins with this whole step bend on the 15th fret of the second string, and it's bending the 15th fret a whole step on the second string, and then picking up the 15th fret on the first string, and keeping that bend, and then doing a slide up from the 14th to the 16th fret on the third string, and then landing on the 15th fret of the second string, and then this little quick run at the end of it. So that's just a pull off from the 14th to the 12th fret on the third string. He does that 3 times, so and finally, the end of the solo is another accentuated whole step pull, bend of the 14th fret of the third string. So he's bending the 14th fret a whole step on the third string and hitting the 15th fret second string twice. And then allowing that bend to come back down, and then the last note of the solo is just this G, the 12th fret of the third string. And there you go. I hope people enjoy playing along with the neighborhoods.